Okay, I have enough time here to do a short little vlog about a dream that I had. This is like an effed up dream, man. I'm talking effed up. Okay, so I'm at work, okay, and I'm in Indianapolis, and there's a delivery up, but one of the other drivers doesn't want to go because he says it's too far, and I'm like, well, screw it. So one of my buddies, Steve, he just happens to be up here. He's like, well, I'll ride with you, and I'm like, okay, he's never there anyway. He's like, I'll ride with you, and I was managing, but then I wasn't. There were some other people at work, and so we get on the interstate, and we go south on the interstate for like 10 miles. We get there, okay? We're coming back. We get about half a mile down the road on the interstate. I don't know what happens. All I know is 1 second we're in a car, next minute we're like stranded on the side of the road, but there's no car there. The car's just gone. So he's like, well, I'm going to walk back to the hotel and see if I can find something. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to walk this way. So I start walking down a road that is like always there, and next thing I know, the road's at a dead end on some field, and I'm walking through some field to some other people who've got an RV, and I jump in the RV, and these people have no idea who they are, and they're all just like, blah, 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 and we're just, talking around, I can't find my phone, can't find nothing. They're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm just going up here, I can't find my car. They're like, well, we'll take you downtown, see if your car's there, and I'm like, okay, that makes perfect sense, right? My car be downtown when I was like 15 miles from downtown when my car disappeared. So I'm going downtown, and I'm driving down. I see my car. But here's the weird thing. When we got downtown, it wasn't downtown Indianapolis. It was downtown Nashville, Tennessee. So I'm like, cool, So I walk past my car because there's a lot of stuff going on down. I'm like, cool. And as I'm walking, I notice all the girls are topless. Every girl's got no top on. And they're just like laying around, and everybody's walking up, touching their boobs and stuff, and they're like, hey, yeah, you can, grab them, do whatever. And I'm like, okay, fine. And I'm like, okay, awesome. And then, so then I come across my brother. Why is he in Nashville? I don't know. And Chris, all of a sudden, he's there. Steve, he's there in Nashville. Okay? Then Josie's there. And then we're walking back to the car, and I'm like, looking, okay, my car's not where it was. Like, what the hell? We walk past it, walk back. And here's the weird thing. As I'm walking toward it, I can see it. But when I get there, it's gone. So I walk past it, and I turn around, and I see it. When we get there, it's gone. So then I'm standing there, and I'm like confused, and I look around, and all of a sudden, I notice there's another car sitting on top of my car. Okay? And there's gnomes inside of the other car, and they're drunk. So the gnomes drove their car on top of my car. How did they get on top of my car? I have no idea. No idea. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm confused. And then baby Jesus comes up, and he's like, hey, what's up, y'all? And I'm like, nothing, dude. The gnomes drove their car on top of my car. And he's, he's like a toddler. He's like, I don't know, like maybe 12 months old, but he's walking around with a diaper on. But it's Jesus because he's got the head of Jesus, and he's wearing a cross, and he's like used some Jedi mind trick shit to take the other car off of my car. Then he banishes the gnomes to hell for being drunk. And next thing I know, I'm in my car. We're all driving around. There's like 8 topless girls in my car. I made Chris and Steve's walk home from Nashville to Indianapolis. While it was me and Josie and like 8 topless girls. And that's about the time I woke up. I'm like, what the fuck was that? That's it.